Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. This is lecture number 1 of Science Class 1. My name is Fazana Anwar and I am from Divisional Public School, Lahore. Today we will start from unit number 7 and title of the unit is Movement. Firstly, we will discuss what is the meaning of movement. The concept of movement is very interesting. Movement means simply any act. Suppose you are doing any action like even if you are blinking your eyes, this is movement. If you are doing some work and you are moving your arms, you are moving your legs, then this is movement. Movement also means change of place. अगर आप किसी एक जगह पे खड़े हैं और वहाँ से मूव करके थोड़ा सा आगे चले जाते हैं, then this is also a movement. Change of posture. Suppose you are in a sitting position and at once you stand up. So this is also a movement. Shifting of things. अगर आप रूम में कुछ चीज़ों को एक जगह से दूसरी जगह शिफ्ट कर देते हैं, then this is also movement. Now I will show you some examples of movement. The birds are flying. Fly is a movement. A boy is walking on a ground. This is also a movement. The kids are playing seesaw. A boy is swinging. A ball is changing its place. So these are the examples of movement. Look here. A flower is blooming. This is very beautiful. This is the movement shown by the parts of plant. Do you think that plants show movement? Yes, plants also show movement, but their movement is not so much visible. They show their movement slightly. Look here. A sunflower is opening. This is also very beautiful. A very important thing about sunflower that sunflower turn its face toward the sun in the morning time to get the proper sunlight. It always follow the sun. So all these movements are very beautiful. If you look around, then you will observe that all the objects in the surrounding are showing some movements. So we can say that our world is full of moving things. Here we have a picture of a garden. This is a very beautiful picture. You are observing here that everyone in the garden is showing different type of movement. A boy is cycling. Some kids are playing with the ball. A girl is swinging. Some girls are moving in a circle. A man is taking a baby cart. So you are observing here that everyone is showing different type of movement. We are human beings. We are also living things. हम अपनी मर्जी से किसी भी तरह की मूवमेंट परफॉर्म कर सकते हैं. हम अपनी मर्जी से मूव कर सकते हैं. सो डू यू थिंक कि जो अदर लिविंग थिंग्स हैं वो भी ऐसे ही मूव कर सकते हैं? कैन यू टेल मी द नेम ऑफ द अदर लिविंग थिंग्स? लिविंग थिंग्स. वी नो दैट ह्यूमन बीइंग्स आर लिविंग थिंग्स. Living things can move on their own. What are the other living things? Yes, animals. Animals are also living things. Just like the human beings, animals can also move on their own. Is there any other living thing? Plants. Plants are also living things. Can you tell me that plants can move? Yes, plants can also show movement. So we can say that all the living things like human beings, animals and plants, they can move on their own and they don't need the help of any else. So what about the non-living things? क्या non-living thing भी अपनी मर्जी से मूव कर सकते हैं? Like there is a picture of a room. In the room there is a sofa, a table, a vase. Do you think that कि सोफा अपनी मर्जी से मूव कर जाएगा? If sofa want to move, वो खुद ही से मूव करेगा? No. It's not possible for any non-living thing to move. So non-living things cannot move on their own. उनको मूव करने के लिए किसी की हेल्प की ज़रूरत होगी. If you want to move any non-living thing, then how can you move? Just think of a toy car. A toy car is a non-living thing. If you want to move this toy car, then you can move it by pushing it in the forward direction or by pulling it in the backward direction. It means whenever you want to move any non-living thing, you can push it, धक्का लगा सकते हैं आगे की तरफ, और you can pull it, उसको खींच सकते हैं पीछे की तरफ. How do objects move? अगर आप किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को मूव करवाना चाह रहे हैं तो आप कैसे मूव करवाएंगे? लाइक देयर इज अ पिक्चर ऑफ अ मैन वांट टू मूव दिस टेबल. यू आर ऑब्जर्विंग हियर ही इज मूविंग द टेबल इन द फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन. वो क्या कर रहा है? वो टेबल को धक्का लगा रहा है. धक्का लगाने को हम क्या कहते हैं? पुशिंग. सो इफ द मैन वांट टू मूव द टेबल इन द फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन, देन ही विल पुश इट. Another picture here, there is a man who want to move this container. There is a container which is very heavy and maybe it is having stones in it and the man want to move it. What is he doing? वो इसको खींच रहा है. So खींच कर वो easily उसको move कर सकता है. खींचने को हम क्या कहेंगे? Pulling. So it means whenever you want to move any object, या तो आप उसको धक्का लगाएंगे, push करेंगे, या आप उसको खींचेंगे, पुल करेंगे. When we push or pull things, we make the object move. जब भी आप किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को मूव करना चाहेंगे तो आप या उसको पुश करेंगे या पुल करेंगे. सो पुश करना मीन्स धक्का लगाना या पुल करना मीन्स खींचना. इट मीन्स दे आर सेड टू बी फोर्स. जब भी आप पुश करते हैं या पुल करते हैं तो आप क्या करते हैं? आप उस पर फोर्स लगाते हैं. फोर्स का मीनिंग क्या है? ताकत लगाना. जब आप पुश करेंगे या पुल करेंगे तो आप क्या करेंगे? आप किसी ऑब्जेक्ट पे फोर्स लगाएंगे टू मेक देम मूव, उसको मूव करवाने के लिए. सो पुश एंड पुल आर फोर्सेस. व्हाट इज अ फोर्स? यू नो दैट व्हाट इज अ फोर्स? अ फोर्स इज अ पुश और पुल. एवरीथिंग नीड्स अ फोर्स टू मेक इट मूव. जब भी आपने किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को मूव करवाना है तो आपको क्या चाहिए? फोर्स चाहिए. यू विल पुश इट और यू विल पुल इट. वी यूज फोर्स व्हेन पुशिंग समथिंग. वी यूज फोर्स व्हेन पुलिंग समथिंग. पुश. Now we will discuss what exactly a push force is. There is a picture. The girl is kicking a ball. The girl is applying force on the ball. She is pushing the ball. लेकिन पुश करने में वो क्या कर रही है? वो बॉल को खुद से दूर कर रही है. When she will push the ball with the foot, then बॉल उससे दूर चला जाएगा. So we can say that a push is a force that move an object away from something. जब आप पुश करते हैं तो ऑब्जेक्ट, वो चीज़ आपसे दूर चली जाती है. You are observing here there is a man who is pushing a car. So push करने से हम चीज़ों को दूर लेके जाते हैं. Then pull. What is the meaning of pull? You are observing here there is a boy who is carrying a toy cart. What is he doing? He is pulling the toy cart. पुल करने से क्या करते हैं? हम चीज़ों को अपने पास लेकर आते हैं. वो खींच रहा है, चीज़ों को अपने पास लेकर आ रहा है. सो पुल इज अ फोर्स ऑफ ब्रिंगिंग एन ऑब्जेक्ट क्लोजर. बाय अप्लाइंग अ पुल फोर्स वी ब्रिंग द ऑब्जेक्ट नियर टू ईच अदर, नियर टू अस. यू आर ऑब्जर्विंग हियर देयर इज अ पिक्चर. अ मैन इज पुलिंग अ डोंकी. वो डोंकी को अपने पास लेकर आ रहा है. सो दिस इज अ पुल फोर्स. Push and pull. There is a test for all of you. I will show you some pictures and you will tell me, is the picture showing a push force or a pull force? Here we have a picture. A boy is kicking a ball. Is he applying a push force or pull force? I think you know the right answer very well. The boy is pushing the ball. That's why our answer is push. Another question. Yes, what is the boy doing? Is he pulling the dog or is he pushing the dog? He is pulling the dog. So our right answer is pull. Another picture. The girl is swinging. but what the girl behind her is doing? Is she pushing the girl or pulling? She is pushing the girl. That's why our right answer is push. Here we have another picture. A boy is carrying a cart. Is he pulling it or is he pushing it? Yes, he is pulling the cart. Very good. Now we will solve the concept check given on the page number 66 of your book. The question is, look at these pictures. Which movement is a push and which is the pull? We have some pictures here and we will answer that the movement shown by the picture is push or pull. The first picture is here. A woman is applying a force on a wheelchair. Is she pushing it or pulling it? She is pushing the wheelchair. Next picture. A man is applying force to take the horse. So, is he pulling it or pushing it? Yes, he is pulling the horse. Next picture. A man is carrying a bag. Is he pulling the bag or pushing the bag? The man is pulling the bag. Next picture. A boy is taking the fish out of the pond. Is he applying a pull force or push force? He is pulling the fish. There is a home assignment for all of you, that do the reading of unit and underline the difficult words. Also learn the meanings of the difficult words. So we have completed the concept check number 1. Solve concept check number 1 on your book. Inshallah, in our next lecture we will discuss the remaining part of the unit and also the exercise. So until then, Allah Hafiz.